a lot,
a GT-R that's not all-wheel drive.
Pretty much a full-blown race car.
Welcome back to another episode of This Versus That. Today we have two really odd cars. One's a rear-wheel drive car that should be an all-wheel drive car, and one's just a straight-up race car.
On top of that, we have American built and a Japanese car.
People still care about that?
Yeah, dude, that's still a thing.
Import versus
V8s.
domestic.
V8s.
It's also two people we know pretty well. So without further ado, the cars you already saw in the thumbnail. You're definitely the first person who has cleaned their car while we're filming them.
Trying to look good in front of good-looking people. Huh?
Oh, look at this guy.
Man.
He's already trying to get the favor on the arm drop. Coco, why don't you introduce yourself real quick? Or Nads is such a fanboy. Why don't you introduce for him?
Do you know who this is? This is Francisco Coco Zurita, Santiago, Chile born, two-time X Games medalist. First one to land a triple tail whip.
Ooh, yes.
Dang,
that's a good one.
look at that flex.
So much.
And he
Means
has
a lot,
a
man.
GT-R that's not all-wheel drive. So this will be our first of those.
So I got the car all-wheel drive and stock, and we decided to take it to SEMA show. It evolved until one of the days playing around, one of the axles broke. So I was at the shop and the guys were like, dude, did you know that if we unplug this axle, it will be a rear wheel drive car? I was like, hell yeah, we should definitely leave it like that, take it out, test it out, make sure the computer doesn't get pissed off. Of course, the computer got super pissed off.
It wasn't that easy.
Bro, all the
lights
on the dash. In Instagram, I cannot do a story where people will comment me like, bro, your light is on. I'm like, not one, like 20 of them.
This is what he says. How many lights are on in your R35?
And so we ended up turning into a rear-wheel drive. It kind of turned into my half-beater, half-badass build show car with a little bit of everything, but it's been super fun. It has a lot of power, about 700 horsepower to the wheel. It's running really good and really reliable. That's kind of a main thing, you know, because you don't want to spend 3 months working on the car.
This isn't no clapped out drift car, present company expected.
This isn't about me, this is about him.
I'm always doing like fun, cool events. It's all about having fun. Life is too short to not have fun. Imagine you get to your last day in life and you look back and you're like, shit, my car was most of the time parked in the garage and I had the opportunity to own it.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
I feel personally attacked.
Also, you did, this livery is new, because I don't remember seeing this before.
Dude, this is a brand new livery and I got a gift for you guys. Check it out.
What?
Oh,
what?
Dude.
Oh, look, oh my goodness. Look at what Coco Zurita just gave me. Look at what Coco Zurita just gave me.
I hope you got pins, Michelle.
No, I don't come empty-handed.
Can we get a bike breakdown real quick? I gotta get
go
to
to
the
the back.
Wait, come on, it's called a bike check.
Okay, bike check, you're right.
So this is a Subrosa BMX. We got titanium spokes. We have my signature seat that came out of like the denim jackets that I always wear. We got plastics pedals for the weight. The suction cap works really well with the bike because we can go pretty fast and it doesn't fly away.
So you're gonna race with it on right now?
Should we or no?
Yeah, I would say yeah.
I say
Yes, yeah, you guys evil, you guys
I mean,
evil, bro.
For drag racing transmission, what are you doing? What's it got? Just factory
For
box?
this transmission, like, I mean, the car is basically stock and the best it does is drift. So right now, let's hope for the best. We can get a little bit of grip. It's really cold. Tires are 345s, but bro, I'll smoke these tires like no big deal. So I'm like, let's see what we can do against that crazy beast right there.
So speaking of that,
You guys put me on the
crazy
spot.
beast, let's go take a look at that real quick. Oh, hey, how you doing? Look, we want to take a few moments out to thank HP Tuners. They're the reason you guys get to watch this show. We also want to tell you that, you know, they make some cool stuff, whether it's data loggers, scanners, diagnostic equipment. Head over to their site, check them out. And now, back to the show. Michele Abbate, long-term friend of Hoonigan. Michele was on Hoonigans Wanted. You were on Hoonigans Wanted.
Yeah,
Season 1, Season 2, alumni
Except
right
you
here.
won and I didn't win, but that's cool.
Well, whatever.
I kind of won.
So talk us through this, because this is a proper TA2 spec Camaro.
So basically, this is a 2013 Howe chassis. So it's a tube chassis, V8. It's got a K-Tech in it, fully spec'd for TA2 racing, which is a spec class. We are limited on pretty much everything. The motor is sealed. It's a K-Tech LS3. It's just pretty much a full-blown race car. It's got a Camaro body on it right now, Gen 5. It's got Pirelli P0s on it, full racing slick.
But like not like a drag slick. So this
No.
this may not actually help you here, because these have to get really warm.
Yes.
To
And it's
actually matter.
really
right?
cold outside.
Yeah.
It's powered with the AEM ECU, and it's got a quick change rear end on it. So
And it's got a big Hoonigan sticker on the wing.
Yeah.
always, and a big flag.
That's at least 5 horsepower.
Because it's a road racing car, the clutch setup is a little bit different than what you'd have in a drag car, correct?
To get the clutch let out, it's about 30, 40 miles an hour.
Just to get you.
I really want to go from a roll.
You're gonna have to figure that out with Coco
Yeah,
here,
we're
like
gonna
how
have
to
to
go
work
from
that
a
one
roll
out,
or not.
because that's
Cool, I'm flexible.
yeah. See, he's my homie.
I mean, he's not all-wheel drive, so that's from a launch ain't his thing either.
Yes.
So I noticed something. You have LED taillights, but you have no headlights.
Right.
And the sun has just dropped below the mountain.
Yeah.
So
So he's only gonna see my brake lights though.
burn!
So
Man,
it's
she had
okay.
it ready. And on that, we're going racing.
Let's line
do
it
it.
up.
I will say that most of the time, we always do the first race from a dig.
Yeah.
But you're saying from
I'm
a dig.
asking for a roll, because I don't.
It's your call. It's not our call. It's your call. 500, 1,000, or 1,500.
You just call it. That's it. That's how we doing.
What? Which one? I said all 3.
All of them. He wants to do
You
all
want
of
to do all?
them.
Yes.
You
The
get
answer
to
is
pick
yes.
one.
Let's do it
Oh,
1,000.
we
gotta
We're
go-
doing
oh, we
1,000
gotta
feet,
pick
people.
one.
Let's keep this moving. The sun's going down.
We
We're
gotta
losing
pick one.
light.
Okay.
My V8 Heritage wants me to go with the Trans Am car, but I'm going GT-R.
The Trans Am car, if we were on a road racetrack, of course it would whoop, but I just know those cars are so limited to do things like this. So the BMXer in me is going with Coco, the GT-R.
Michelle's my girl. I would normally go with her, but I'm just hoping that Coco introduces me to Letitia Buffoni. So, and I'm an old school BMXer, so I got to go with Coco.
I don't know.
I'm going off drivers. I've seen Coco drive. All he does is wheel spin. I'm gonna have to go with Michelle because she's an absolute monster behind the wheel.
Michelle might beat me up for saying this, but I definitely give it to the GT-R. I'm a Nissan guy. I like Nissans. I think the GT-R's got it.
Oh man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one, but honestly from a roll race, I gotta go with the GT-R. A, because I'm JDM, B, because paddle shift. I know Michelle's a really good shoe, so that's a tough call, but the GT-R's got so many technologies, so I'll put my money on the GT-R.
My favorite part of this is he's running it with the bike on the... Total break from the norm. We are starting with a roll to 1,000.
Round 1.
Holy shit! Oh,
Man, that is close.
Wow, that was
I don't know.
close.
Something happened down there.
Michelle's spinning.
100%.
Dude, she was crap.
Yo, that thing was all over the place.
GT-R by less than a bumper.
Let's go.
What? Run it back.
Round 2.
got traction and she was out.
Damn.
Michelle got it.
That is cool.
Hey, power to weight.
Man, this is a close race.
The second one, I started in the second gear.
Honestly, this shifts so quick that if you start in first and you're not spinning too much, it might just be the better way to go.
You could drop the bicycle, maybe a little bit more aerodynamic.
I forget about the bike. My bike's still there. Shit.
All right.
Yeah, once you got some heat in the tires, this thing goes.
Yeah, once the tires got warm, you were good out there.
Yeah, it was like once I got it to hook up that second time, it was way easier.
So this is the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
You feel good on this?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's do it.
Same run?
I like you guys.
Round 3.
Definitely heard a little rev limiter there from somebody.
Michelle had
Michelle
him.
got him.
He started walking on him, and then she had a little limiter slap.
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
I think that's what.
catching up right there.
Yep.
Michelle won! Yay!
Real
Michelle
nice.
won!
Wait, man, let's keep the distance. You still get to do donuts.
No, I could do donuts all day, dude.
Oh yeah, send it.
Send it.
We got all the snack. Look at the door, man. You could tell Scotto drove this. That thing launches like a drunken bear. It's like,